Have you ever wondered why some women are drawn to older men? Is it just about the surface, or could it be something deeper, something far more profound? In this video, we're about to uncover the timeless wisdom shared by an extraordinary woman named Elysia, whose heart beat in rhythm with the very essence of life itself. Through her stories, we'll explore the powerful emotional depth and profound wisdom that older men offer, a gift that transcends mere age or appearance. Elysia's teachings remind us that love is not fleeting, nor is it defined by the superficial. She reveals that the true connection between older men and younger women goes beyond what meets the eye. It's about the strength, stability, and understanding that life's experiences bestow upon the heart. But that's not all. As we journey through this video, you'll learn why the beauty of relationships built on age and wisdom are the ones that stand the test of time. Stick with us until the end, because you'll uncover timeless lessons on love, trust, and the profound bonds that can only grow with patience and shared life experiences. You'll also discover practical ways to build stronger, deeper connections, no matter where you are in life. Don't miss out on the wisdom that can shape your relationships forever. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I encourage you to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest content. I'm eager to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you enjoy the content, please comment 1 below. If it doesn't resonate with you, leave a 0. Your feedback is crucial as it helps me create better videos that align with your interests. Now, let's get started. Once upon a time, nestled in the emerald embrace of the rolling hills, there lived an extraordinary woman named Elysia. She was not just any elderly woman. She was a beacon of timeless wisdom, her soul deeply woven into the very fabric of the centuries she had lived through. Her eyes, though softened by age, sparkled with the knowledge of a life fully lived. People from far and wide sought her counsel, for her words carried the weight of experience, compassion, and insight, touching hearts in a way that only the most profound souls can. One tranquil evening, under a sky bathed in the soft glow of stars, a group of eager young people gathered around Elysia, drawn to her like moths to a flame. They had traveled from distant villages, each one hungry for the secrets of life, longing to hear the ancient wisdom of the woman whose heart beat in rhythm with the world itself. They had heard of her profound teachings, and tonight, they yearned to hear about the mysteries of the heart, the unspoken truths that shape our deepest desires. With a gentle smile that carried the warmth of 1,000 lifetimes, Elysia began to speak. Her voice, though soft, was laced with a quiet power that commanded attention. She spoke of a truth that many had yet to understand, the deep, abiding preference that many women have for older men. But she did not speak of it in shallow terms, as if it were merely a matter of appearance or fleeting attraction. No, Elysia's words cut deeper, for she understood that this preference was not born of mere surface beauty, but from the raw, unspoken needs of the heart and soul. "Dear children," she began, her voice thick with the weight of understanding, "women are not drawn to older men simply because of the lines that mark the passage of time upon their faces, or the silvery strands in their hair. No, they are drawn to the wisdom that life has etched into their souls. There is a patience in the older man that only years of living, of loving, of losing, can impart. He carries with him an emotional depth and an understanding of life's complexities that youth can never fully grasp." The young people listened intently, their hearts swelling with emotion as Elysia's words reverberated in their souls. She spoke of how older men, having journeyed through the highs and lows of life, bring with them a sense of security, a steady anchor in a world that often feels tumultuous and uncertain. She told them how these men, shaped by experience, offer not only the comfort of stability but the rare gift of truly understanding the depths of a woman's heart, her dreams, her fears, and her hopes. "True love," Elysia continued, her voice now heavy with the weight of a lifetime of love stories, "is not about the fleeting moments of passion, nor is it about the superficial allure of youth. It is about walking hand in hand through the ever-changing seasons of life, standing beside one another through the storms and the sunshine, offering unwavering support when the world feels like it's falling apart. When a woman seeks a partner, she seeks someone who has not only lived but has truly learned from those years. She seeks someone whose heart has been refined and softened by time, Someone who understands that love is not a fairy tale but a commitment, a partnership, a bond that deepens with every passing day. Elysia's eyes twinkled with a quiet knowing as she shared stories of love that bloomed against the backdrop of time. She told of a young woman, wide-eyed and full of dreams, who had fallen for a man whose hair had already turned silver with the wisdom of age. Their love was not built on youthful passion but on a connection so profound, so unshakable, that it withstood the test of time. She painted vivid pictures of couples whose hearts intertwined in the most beautiful, unexpected ways. Couples whose lives were not defined by the passage of years but by the strength of their bond, the depth of their understanding, and the unspoken trust that had grown between them. The beauty of a relationship, Elysia concluded, her voice barely a whisper, does not lie in the age of the body or the fleeting nature of physical attraction. It lies in the soul-to-soul connection that grows deeper with each passing day, in the way two people can come to know each other in ways no one else can. It is in the shared moments of quiet understanding, the silent assurances, and the comfort of simply being together, through thick and thin. The young people who had gathered around Elysia that night were captivated. Each word seemed to sink deeper into their hearts, resonating with a truth that they had yet to fully understand but instinctively knew to be real. Elysia's teachings were not just about love. They were about the way life itself is meant to be lived, with depth, with understanding, with patience, and with a love that transcends time. As the night grew deeper and the stars above shone even brighter, the young people sat in awe of the woman who had shown them that love is not bound by time or age. It is a force that transcends the physical world, flourishing in the connection of two souls that truly see and understand each other. And with that knowledge, they left Elysia's presence forever changed, their hearts touched by her profound wisdom, carrying her teachings into their own lives, with the hope that they too would one day experience a love as deep and as enduring as the one Elysia had shared. Elysia spoke of a free-spirited young woman whose laughter was like the sweet song of birds at dawn, a sound that brought light to even the darkest of hearts. This young woman, full of life and vitality, sought not the silver-haired wisdom of an older man, but instead found her partner in a man whose soul, though youthful in years, carried the weight and depth of centuries. Despite his tender age, his heart was shaped by experiences that went far beyond the mere passage of time. His soul was as old as the mountains that embraced their village. In each other, they discovered a profound truth. Wisdom can be born from youth, just as the vitality of youth can bloom in those whose spirits are nourished by the knowledge and experiences of life. Together, they created a love that transcended age, a love grounded not in the number of years lived, but in the richness of their shared understanding and the beauty of their connection. Another touching story Elysia shared spoke of a man, seasoned by the passage of many years, whose heart had been tempered by the storms of life. After all the seasons of loss and triumph, he found love not in the arms of a woman his age, but in the brilliant eyes of a woman whose courage and strength rivaled his own. She was a beacon of light, radiating with a fierce energy that matched his own inner fire. Together, they discovered the profound truth that age is nothing more than a measure of time. It is the depth of connection, the shared moments, and the emotional bonds built over years that define a love story. Through each passing day, they learned that love is not confined to the boundaries of age, but flourishes in the hearts of those who are willing to understand and embrace one another fully, with all their flaws, hopes, and dreams. As the night deepened and the stars sparkled like distant memories in the dark sky, the young people sitting around Elysia felt their hearts swell with understanding. They began to realize, as her words echoed in their souls, that true love knows no boundaries, no lines drawn by age, circumstance, or societal expectations. True love is a force that transcends time itself. It manifests not in fleeting attraction or superficial connections, but in mutual empathy, unwavering support, and the genuine acceptance of each other's true self. It is a love that grows, evolves, and deepens with time, as it is nurtured by shared experiences, respect, and an unspoken understanding that transcends the limitations of the body. Elysia's eyes, calm and knowing, met those of the young people gathered around her. She saw the flicker of curiosity in their gazes, the yearning to understand more about the intricate and multifaceted nature of love and human connection. She smiled softly, her heart full of warmth for the souls before her. With a serene gaze, she began to speak again, her voice as gentle as the evening breeze that swept through the trees. Her words, like a timeless river, flowed effortlessly, weaving stories and lessons of love that carried the weight of ages, yet felt as fresh and vital as the dawn. She knew that these young hearts, so full of potential and desire to understand, would carry the seeds of her wisdom into the world. And with that thought, she continued her narrative, offering her teachings to those willing to listen, to learn, and to grow with the lessons of love and life that only time can provide. "Love, my dear ones," Elysia began, her voice rich with the wisdom of 1,000 lifetimes, "is like an ancient tree that grows with the changing seasons. With each passing year, its roots burrow deeper into the earth, and its trunk grows stronger, resilient against the storms of life. So, too, are the hearts that are shaped by the passage of time. The years may weather us, but they also teach us how to love more deeply, more fully." Her eyes glimmered with a knowing, as if she had seen this truth unfold countless times in her long and storied life. She paused for a moment, allowing the weight of her words to settle, before continuing. "Women are often drawn to older men not just for the financial stability or emotional security they may offer, though these qualities are important. No, the true allure lies in the richness of experiences that these men have gathered over the years, their stories, their lessons, their scars. These are the treasures of a life well lived, and they make the heart of an older man an incredibly attractive thing to a woman seeking not just a companion, but a partner who can walk beside her through the full spectrum of life, through both its joys and its trials." Elysia's voice softened as she spoke of the profound wisdom that age bestows. "The wisdom that comes with age is not just the knowledge of the world, my dears, but also the wisdom of knowing oneself. Older men have spent decades unraveling the mysteries of life and love, and in doing so, they've learned the value of patience, of listening, of understanding. They know that love is not just the flash of passion, it is the quiet moments of connection, the steady hand that is there when the world feels uncertain, the wisdom that steadies the heart when it's afraid. This deep understanding of life's complexities can be incredibly compelling to a woman who wants more than just fleeting affection. She seeks a partner who can weather all of life's storms with her, one whose love is rooted in both depth and strength." She paused again, her gaze distant as though reflecting on a time long past. While youth brings passion and the excitement of discovery, maturity brings a calm, a quiet understanding that allows a connection to grow and deepen with time. It's not about the intensity of emotions, it's about the endurance of love, about a bond that transcends the transient nature of life. Love that stands the test of time is not built on mere infatuation or fleeting moments, but on the quiet strength that comes from knowing one another at the deepest level. If you are still watching this video, and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. The young people listened intently, their hearts and minds open to the timeless wisdom Elysia was offering. Her words were like seeds being planted in their hearts, seeds that would take root and grow into deeper understanding of love and life. As the moonlight bathed the world in its soft glow, Elysia began to share stories of love from decades she herself had witnessed. Her voice carried the echoes of past generations, speaking of love between young women and older men, of how, despite the years between them, true love had bloomed in unexpected ways. She spoke of couples whose love grew stronger with time, whose bond was not limited by age but by the depth of their connection, by the ways in which their hearts met and understood one another. "True love," Elysia said with a gentle smile, "is not bound by the limitations of time. It is universal. It can bloom between two souls who meet at the right moment, in the right place, regardless of the years that separate them. Age, my dear ones, is just a number. The beauty of love is in the connection, how it transcends time, place, and circumstance." The young people, filled with awe and admiration, listened as Elysia continued, their eyes wide with curiosity. They felt the stirrings of wisdom rising within them, a desire to understand more about the intricacies of love and relationships. Elysia, sensing their questions, smiled warmly, her gaze affectionate as she sensed their curiosity about how they could learn from the older generation to win a woman's heart. With a knowing smile, she began to offer her timeless wisdom, passing on advice that spanned generations. "To win a woman's heart," she began, her voice filled with tenderness, "you must first be willing to listen, to understand her heart, her dreams, her fears. It is not enough to impress her with grand gestures or fleeting words. No, to truly capture her heart, you must show her that you are steady, dependable, and genuine. You must have the patience to love her through the highs and lows, to support her when she is strong and when she is weak. In this way, you will not just win her heart, but you will earn it, slowly, steadily, with each act of kindness, each word of support. As Elysia's voice flowed through the young people, they felt a deep sense of gratitude for the wisdom she was sharing. Her teachings were not just lessons for the heart, they were lessons for life. And so, under the glow of the growing moon, the young people left Elysia's side, their hearts touched, their minds open to the possibilities of love that transcend time, age, and circumstance. They knew that, in their own lives, they would carry forward the lessons she had taught them, lessons that would enrich their relationships and, ultimately, their hearts. "My young friends," Elysia began, her voice steady and filled with the wisdom that only years of living and loving could bring, "the key to winning a woman's heart is not hidden in fleeting compliments or grand, dramatic gestures. It is found in the depth of your presence, in the sincerity of your intentions, and in the kindness that flows from the core of your spirit. It is not enough to merely speak sweet words. You must live them, breathe them, and embody them with every action, every moment spent together." She paused, allowing her words to resonate, her eyes locking onto the young faces before her. "Older men," she continued, "often carry with them a refined understanding of what it takes to nurture a relationship. Through years of life's trials and triumphs, they have learned the delicate art of listening, not just with their ears, but with their hearts. They understand that listening with empathy, without judgment, creates a bond far stronger than mere words could ever achieve. And they know how to be present, not only in the moments of joy, but also in the quiet, sorrow-filled times, when a steady presence is needed more than anything." The young people, hanging on her every word, felt the weight of the truth she spoke. Elysia's gaze softened as she continued, her voice rich with understanding. "This, my dear ones, is the foundation upon which true, lasting love is built. A bond of trust and support, nurtured by a love that is steady, resilient, and patient. And that bond, that connection, is not forged overnight. It takes time, it takes effort, and above all, it requires a willingness to nurture it with care and unwavering attention." Her voice took on a deeper, more reflective tone. "Patience," she said, "is one of the greatest gifts that age bestows upon us. Older men possess a patience that only comes from having lived through many seasons, each one teaching them that love, like a garden, requires time to grow. They know that true love is not born out of instant infatuation, but out of the steady work of tending to it, day by day, year by year. They are not in a rush, for they understand that the most beautiful relationships are those that have the time to develop fully, without shortcuts or impatience." Elysia leaned forward slightly, her voice warm but firm. "It is this kind of patience that makes older men such excellent partners, for they understand that the journey of love is not always smooth. There will be challenges, misunderstandings, and setbacks. But when love is rooted in patience, it weathers those storms, and becomes even stronger in the process." She then shifted her focus, her eyes gleaming with wisdom. "But there is more to building a meaningful relationship," she said. "I encourage you all, my young friends, to cultivate your own passions and ambitions. Do not wait for someone else to define your worth or fill your life with meaning. By nurturing your own interests, you not only become more interesting as individuals, but you also show that you possess a healthy independence, a quality that is immensely attractive to women. A woman desires a partner who can stand on his own, who can offer her the gift of shared growth, not dependency." The young people listened intently, feeling the depth of Elysia's advice sinking into their hearts. She was not merely offering them a blueprint for love, she was teaching them how to become better people, how to become individuals worthy of the love they sought. And above all, Elysia's voice softened, her smile warm and knowing, "The secret to winning a woman's heart lies in one simple, yet profound truth: authenticity. Be true to yourself, and be true to her. Do not wear masks or pretend to be something you are not. A love that is built on the foundation of honesty, integrity, and genuine connection will always stand the test of time. When you are authentic, your love will naturally blossom, for it will be rooted in truth, and truth is the most powerful force in the world. The young people sat in rapt attention, absorbing every word as though they were precious gems, each one containing a secret to unlocking the deepest desires of the human heart. Elysia's words were not just lessons, they were revelations, laying before them a map to guide their hearts and minds in their future relationships. As the evening wore on, Elysia looked upon them with a soft smile, sensing the determination in their eyes. She could see that they were not only listening, they were reflecting, absorbing, and understanding. These young souls, so full of potential, would carry her teachings with them not just as advice, but as a legacy of wisdom to pass on to those who would come after them. And in that moment, Elysia knew that the seeds of love, trust, and authenticity had been sown, and that they would grow, nurtured by the hands of future generations. So, what have you learned from Elysia's teachings today? Can you feel the depth of wisdom she's shared about love that transcends time? Take a moment to reflect on one thing you plan to bring into your life from this video. Whether it's the power of patience, authenticity, or the understanding that true love is built on shared experiences. Comment below and let us know. If you like this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more timeless wisdom. Share this video with someone you know who could benefit from these insights. Thank you for being part of our journey.